the most difficult thing is something that I still experience now. Like, it's this whole jump into uncertainty. There have been so many times where I don't think I would have continued if it wasn't for my faith. I had to think about my motivations. Is my motivation to be big, to be known, to succeed, to see my efforts skyrocket like that? Or is my motivation just to honor God, to honor my family, to do good work, to do good business? You take care of our people, your values and your character really come into play when you want to decide how much of your heart do you give, just to be morally sound to the best of your knowledge. Just because it will help you sleep at night. You will know that at the end of the day, like, you're not trying to please an audience of 100, but you're trying to please an audience of 1. And that's enough. And trust your gut, but also build your mental and moral fortitude. It's actually very inspiring to have worked inside a corporation because you know how a big business works. It's very inspiring for me to think that all these huge companies started as small businesses, that someone decided to create, perfect, and scale. And now those companies employ so many people around the world. For me, I would never discount a small business and the potential it can have. I have gone through this whole journey and learned this toolbox of skills. And now it's up to me, where do I apply it? I feel like I've had my time to explore, but now it's time to apply what I learned where it matters. It's so easy to get distracted. So if you're not grounded, if you don't know why you're there, you can very well just be distracted and stay there for a decade. But there are some people, they're just there to be happy, which is not a bad reason, but it wasn't enough for me. And at that point, I think what was important for me is that I had a set of skills that I believed I was good at and I believe could carry me through any situation. But the confidence I had in making those bold decisions came from knowing that I had a skill that I could offer and that people found valuable. So once you have that skill, it's just like an education. No one can take it away from you. It just depends how you will put it out into the world. Once you start to say you're good at something and the opportunities come to practice it, you become even better. It has to be grounded in a deep interest. Try to understand what you're interested in, and then listen to the people around you. And then after you have that interest, you have that affirmation, just own it. You shouldn't be afraid to redefine yourself every so often. I always tell myself, those gray areas where you don't know what's going to happen, those are actually the moments where you allow miracles to happen, or you allow that space for God to work in your life and for amazing people to come in and for lessons or learnings to come. So stay hopeful. It's a crazy time. Know your values. It's gonna be okay.